Proud of the way we started the game, but our offense, we come out very sharp. Defense, we did. I thought first team defense played extremely well the whole time they were in the ball game. Offensively, we got sloppy in the second quarter, which we need to correct. Had some critical drops in the game, a couple of lacks of focus there, but I mean, we scored and did the thing we had to do. But need to play better. Our young guys tried to play a lot of young guys in this game. We got to get better. Our young guys got to hold that same standard, play that same level, and we got to give them as many reps as we can because you don't know when an injury is going to occur or you got to develop the fatigue. And I thought we could play better. But I give NC State a lot of credit. They played hard the whole game, competed in the game very well coached football team. Again, proud of our team. We did the things we had to do, but still think we need to keep our foot on. We kept our foot on the gas. We just got sloppy. We got a little sloppy and let some opportunities get away. And that just shows you how you guys wonder why a coach sometimes gets upset. How well you can be 1 minute and nothing changes. Sometimes you have a lack of focus, little things like that, and you relax. It's hard to ever change it back. Momentum is a hard thing to change. And disappointed that we allowed that to happen. We have to learn to not allow that to happen. Because we want to be aggressive and pound it. But we'll grow from that, learn from it, move on. We're very proud of the 7-0. I'm very proud of another conference win. And just got to keep marching on. We got a great opportunity next week.
But to come out with all that aggression early, after all, like there's a lot of distractions before the game.
There really was. I mean, he had a big week, and the emotions of coming off a big game at Clemson. I was very proud of that. We're learning to handle that thing a lot better and prepare. And I thought we prepared. I was very proud of the week we had. I thought we prepared during the week very well. I just wish we could keep going through it.
What can you say about the third? People wonder if the track game is going to be off. They're up 35-0.
Yeah, it was. I mean, again, it's a step that we're taking. It's a program step. You know what I'm saying? Not a team step, a program step, and understanding how to play in those moments and bounce back and not get too high and respond back. And I was proud of that. I really was. I was very proud of that.
Yeah, but they played 9 pretty perfect quarters, or close to, I think, as they could. Maryland, Clemson, first quarter. Is it hard to sustain that with kids?
Yeah, I mean, it is if you don't concentrate. If you concentrate, I don't think it is. I mean, everybody says that. Well, you got 9. Well, that's well, why? Why can't you have 10? Why can't you have 11? Why can't you have 12? Why can't you have 13? Why can't you have 14? Tell me why. Because no one else did it. Well, that ain't no reason. I mean, just because somebody else doesn't have something, don't mean you can't do it. I think you got to set that standard. That's what I want us to do.
Who's Carlos first extended reps of running back? How did you
Very good. I very pass protection, picked up reads, runs, different. I kept him in there for a lot of reasons, just the growth and development, and very pleased with the way he played. So we'll look at the film from the side, look pretty good.
Yeah, well, the second week in a row, the defense sets the tone right from the start.
I think they're playing outstanding. I think they're really grasping things, doing a great job, keeping good leverage on the ball, making plays. Really understand. I think we got guys in the right spots now. We're starting to really see them grow and emerge and develop their identity. Very proud of them. The front four is doing a great job. When we control that line of scrimmage, which is very cool, and put pressure on the quarterback. Yes, he is. Yes, he is really grown up and developed. I mean, he's turned into one heck. I mean, he was a good one. I mean, he's turned one heck of a football player in all facets.
Coach, can you sort of talk about how Rashad Higgins made such a big contribution?
Rashad just steady Eddie, man. I mean, he's so smooth, you don't realize how fast he is. He's so consistent, you don't realize how good he is. I mean, he just does everything so effortless, man. He's just there, mentally sharp, leadership, just a fundamentally sound guy for a talented guy. I mean, he's just a very well-rounded person and playing super football.
And well, for the second time in 2 weeks, you're playing another game that the spotlight is going to be on, and game day and all that kind of stuff. How much, having that first experience, will that be a factor in helping this team out?
Well, I hope it does. I hope it's something we can learn to eliminate the clutter and make sure we prepare, higher preparation, prepare well to play, and not get too high in the week and then carry it to the field and understand what's important when we're playing the game. And I hope we learned from that last week and can learn from it. I think we will. I wouldn't expect us not to, but I don't think anytime you're in a situation, I think you can grow from every opportunity you have, and hopefully we'll keep growing that way.
Coach, what do you tell your team when they begin to get sloppy? What are the words that will encourage them to do this?
There's a lot of words. I mean, you just got to refocus. And it's a good thing because when you play big games, there's going to be games you lose momentum. They make plays. You lose it. You can't, it's just human nature, like you say, sometimes, and we got to learn to bounce back from it. And you got to remember, go back to the process. Go back to the process. What brings you back is fundamental. It's the only thing that brings you back. You can want it all you want. You gotta go back and be fundamentally sound in what you're doing and start from the ground up and just, see a little, see a lot. See a lot, see nothing. And there was a time in that game we started seeing a lot and we were seeing nothing. We were getting big eyes and not staying hungry and focused on little things. And that's the saying we have: see a little, see a lot, see nothing.
Jimbo, it sounded like you had a pretty nice moment with Coach Bowden before the game. You guys,
Yeah, we did. I love the guy. I just want to pay my respect. He's the greatest football coach, in my opinion, college football, the greatest gentleman for sure.
Jimbo, with Miami coming.
Well, did you see how many points he scored in the second half? It was 35-0. There was an old story one time. A guy told me, he coached a long time ago. He was up 35-8 at halftime on it. Big time rivalry. Okay? Took his foot off the gas. Lost the momentum of the game. They come back and beat him 36-35 in the second half. You know who that gentleman was? Bobby Bowden, playing Pitt at West Virginia. He always told me, you got to keep your foot down. You got to go, and that's what we got to do. And we lost momentum of the game. I didn't want him to come back. We had the opportunity to run it. We wanted to get momentum, get points right before the half, and get secure of the game and get the momentum of the game back. Not just the points. Everybody talks about the points. Momentum. But in the second half of that game, we didn't have a lot of momentum. They did. And we lost again in the first half right there. We got sloppy in the second quarter, and that gave us momentum and got a score right before half. And I thought it was very critical for us to get that.
Was that
Jimbo.
the first, maybe a nod from the guy that coached you?
If it'd been a nod, I'd have ran 20 of them. Hey, buddy, I think that reverses there. Coach, we just ran, I know, but I think it's there again, buddy. But it was. Well, it was. It was very, it's a tribute. that is good for him. We want to get Kermit the ball, and they were bunching the box and coming in there. We're having a hard time, so we just want to get him the ball in space and get him around there. He knows to call him, that's for sure.
Jimbo, you mentioned big games coming up, obviously next week, Miami, in-state rival, ACC rival, they're coming in 7-0. What has Miami shown you that you're expecting to do next Saturday?
Play very well. They have confidence, they won some tight games, they've really grown. Al's done a tremendous job with those guys. They're explosive, they have great players on offense, explosive players. Defensively, they've really improved kicking game. They got guys who can return it, kick it. They got they're in the top 10. Number 7, is that right? They're number 7. And they're a heck of a football team. We have to be ready to play, like the old days.
Coach, talk about the second team needing to get better, but it seems like the first team defense is just getting a better grasp of Pruitt's system every week.
They are, and we have good players, and they're playing well. And they're playing discipline, they're playing with their eyes, and they're trusting their reads, and they're not having the eye violations they used to have, and keeping great leverage on the football.
Devontae had another really nice game. Does he get enough credit for what he brings to the offense?
No, he doesn't. Never does, because he's so, he doesn't want it, as crazy as that sounds. He doesn't care about it. He just wants us to win and be good and everybody be happy. And he doesn't look for it. I'm gonna say that guy's a heck of a football player. Steady Eddie.
Jimbo, did you have a chance, did James know how wide open Kenny was in the end zone that was on the interception before you got a chance?
I don't think it was an interception. Actually, I think it was a fumble.
Well, they moved back and forth.
They went back and forth. I throw it. I think that is a fumble. But I really did. I'm not even whether it was. Both of them were open. He saw them both over. Which one? He was wide open. He was wide open. Tomato. Here's the thing. You could be, all right, you tell them there's 2 guys, all right, I'm here, and you make them start doubting themselves and not reacting, you can overcoach them when there's open guys. You can overcoach quarterbacks. When they're moving the ball, making plays and hitting guys, you can overcoach them and make them, that guy more. You got to trust your eyes, see it, react. The guy was open, made a play.
Well, Kenny was like really open.
You just listen to what I said. I like that. Come on my meeting. I'll straighten you out.
Can you comment on Darby's contribution?
Darby's playing, boy. The old Darby boy. Getting that leg back, getting that speed, getting that confidence. He's playing really good football right now. He's dynamic. Him and BJ and those guys, they make us different. Those guys are really good players.
About that second half, you see the young players playing a couple of those guys. Like Levenberry had a lot of tackles. Young guys.
Oh, you see? Oh, yeah, they jump. I'll look at the film back and forth, but there's some guys that I think will be great players in the future. We got to keep developing them.
Any word on Calvin Ledger's game?
Yeah, he's fine. He's fine. He's got it.
Coach, has Weill ever missed a field goal?
Yeah. I just hope he keeps getting. Yeah, extra point happened today, though, didn't it?
Yeah, he broke Dustin Hopkins' record today.
Okay, that was the point. That was making a field goal, though. Okay. Is that right? That's good. I hope not. Let's just keep it on. talk about this.
Okay, all right, I want to ask.
Coach, with coming off Clemson last week and Miami this week, was last year's game in Raleigh a motivating figure for the kids?
No doubt, pain is preparation, we told you. Here's the thing about mistakes. First of all, accept them. Learn from them, don't do them. And that's what we talk about all the time. We tell pain is preparation. Want to feel that pain again, don't prepare. You win games during the week, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. And you got to learn to prepare it. And then I think that's what they took to heart and did a great job. That's why we got out and started the game. There's no doubt. I mean, you want to feel that pain again? Have a bad week of practice. If you don't, have a great week of practice. Play every
This is a great game. Defensively against the spread. How confident you guys can see from that emphasis?
I feel confident with our defense versus ink system, not just the red system. I think we have a very good defense. I think Jeremy and them guys are doing a great job. And I feel very good against any defense.
Coach, what is it about Pruitt's system that makes it so tough when the guys are getting it out there on the field? What makes it so tough about it?
It's a great sound system. I mean, it covers out options, and it's sound. It keeps leverage on the ball, plays coverage, you can blitz, you can play run, and you got great players. Make no mistake about it. I mean, you got to recruit. Like I talk about developing a program. You got to recruit players. Then you got to develop players, and you got to coach them. You got good players. They're developing, and there's guys on defense are doing a great job, and guys are not doing a great job of coaching those guys, and they're playing well. And that's what's happening.